Hi guys, this is Namcraft and welcome back to another Starcraft English comment. You're going to be watching ASL Season 18, aka ASL Season 1. This is an English commentary entirely produced by me. And this is going to be the second set in the series, the second seed action, going up against the third seed C. Very interesting that C is the third seed, even though he's nowhere, in comparison to Speed in terms of skill level right now. But maybe he just qualified a lot more often than Speed, and he's kind of reached some of the good stages in the old days, right? I think he was one of the strong players back in ASL Season 2, ASL Season 3 or something like that before his big scandal. Yeah, anyways, back to this game. So this is once again going to be played on the map Dominator. And do I have the good stats for you here? I think I do. So for for Zerg player against the Terran players, okay, this is not right. I mean, why am I just getting all of the wrong stats? This is the right stat, guys. So for Dominator, Zerg players enjoy only 38% win rate so far out of 95 games. So I guess that will give some advantages to C going to this next part of the game. And looks like the player's going to be spawning on the left side of the map here with action at the top left. And C at the bottom right, red versus yellow. And we will have correct scouting here from the Overlord. The Overlord is actually able to see C's locations. He's not going to hide his Overlord behind the ridge. He's going to try to reveal it right away, and C's going to adjust his build. He has not scanned out his scouting, SV, so it's going to be very, very nice actually not to save. He's going to be able to save that SV from doing extra work. He directly goes towards the expansion. This is a kind of blind build here, I guess, for C, because there could be a lot of scenarios there where he'll be facing a lot of pressure early on. But it looks like Action is not going to do that. He's expanded his spawning pool, not yet done. He's gonna get done in about 10 seconds also. So I think that is gonna be just fine. For C, he's got his first Marine out, and I think this wall is linked tight. So there's gonna be no chance, I think, for Action to try any kind of crazy shenanigans early on. By the way, I'm having some mic problems today. I'm not so sure exactly why, so I apologize in advance if you're hearing those mic problems. Please let me know. I think I know already, so you can actually tell me if the mic problem disappears. It will be a lot better. Specific instances. And I have refrained from buying a new mic because it costs a lot of money. So let's just work with these kind of technical problems for the timing. By the way, before the game gets started, let's just gonna read some announcement and some advertising. My name is Namcraft. Very happy to have you on the channel. The SV is gonna die soon. Very clumsy maneuver from C. Please take a look at the video description for some nice information. There's always gonna be a link to the previous game in the playlist, the next game in the playlist, and the overall playlist URLs. If you don't want things to get spoiled, please go ahead and just cycle through the navigational buttons. Do not click anywhere else. Do not check videos on my homepage, although sometimes I do release. Okay, Marsara, District 7. Did you see the sign just right next to the Overlord? It says Marsara. Now Marsara is one of the planets, right? Yeah, there you go. Marsara is one of the planets that you actually get to play in your campaign, the first campaign ever as a Terran player. You remember that robotic voice that says, welcome to Marsara, Magistrate. By the way, that is the opening line in my ASL quiz, the ultimate ASL quiz. So if you've not taken that quiz, please go ahead and take it. How do you be able to take it? I think it appears at the end of each video. It also, you can just search for Namcraft ASL quiz and you will find it. So test your knowledge against random people. Okay, we do have a very interesting build now from C. This is similar to that other build that the other guy was going for. I think 1127 or someone like that, right? Against who last week? I could not remember, but he went for double factory and starport. This time it's going to be double factory and armory. So some vultures to start, and then possibly all Goliaths. The Overlord's gonna try to check. He wanna see, okay, what kind of units are you producing behind this? But he's not able to see anything. The only thing he sees is that there are not many Marines, and he needs to actually make a sunken, but he's not making it. The vulture from C is almost here. It gets right past the Zerling. Oh my god, vultures get right past it, and there's gonna be very few defenses gonna try to go in the main. He's gonna drive the Zerlings back because maybe a second vulture will be coming out soon. I don't know. For the time, he's going to try to attack and kill the Zerling. The Spire is complete. The Vulture's going to get trapped. See, come on, don't micro like a baby. He is so bad with his micro. He's almost getting his Vulture trap. He's going to try to hide in the corner. The Vulture dies, and that was so bad. I mean, this is the reason why his ELO scores is not good today. If you look at the ELO stats for the strong players today, you can see that he's not on it. Here are the elo scores of the players playing today, and C is 1000 flat. You see, he doesn't even have a bar because the bar starts at 1000. It doesn't start at 0. So unfortunately for C, he actually doesn't get a 0. It kind of looks like his elo score is 0 from that perspective. Anyways, vouchers are dead, so it's gonna be time for Mutualists to actually shine here. 4 Mutualists, and we're gonna be having 2 more from the back. Goliath's already in position, so that's fine from C. I mean, the fact that his voucher died did not make that much of a difference because he did not pay much. I mean, that was like basically a free voucher, 75 minerals only. I mean, if we was able to net some drones, it's nice. But even if he's not able to net some drones, it's still okay. Anyways, the vouchers are numbering around 6 now, and one of which is going to be damaged. 7th one joining the fray, and a lot more vouchers coming from the back. Well, let's actually kind of double up on the guarding things, and we're going to be having some tools in the main. I think a lot more tools. We need to get creative. I think Goliath with range upgrade is going to be going along the way. Looks like he's going to be having some SCVs getting sniped here, but so many Goliaths, and I think range is not yet, and this is the reason why these Mutualists are taking a lot more hits on the SCV than usually they should be allowed to take. But anyways, that other book's going to be looking strong. I think this is the kind of build that Flash was going for also in that previous game between, I think, Flash and Flash and Shine in the Aladdin series. I could not remember. I cast so many games, guys. And I think he just makes pure Goliaths for like the entire game. Until like the 20th minute when he starts to make his first tank. Anyways, yeah, Goliaths are very, very strong on the ground as well, and the +1 upgrade is going to be able to help them. He's going to be going for Starport, and this is either going for Armory, or it is going to be going for going for Valkyries, or it's going to be going for I think Science Vessels. I think Dropship would not work because I mean, dropship works a lot better with bio, but not with Goliaths, and not with these many Mutualists flying around. Anyways, going to be having action, just trying to delay the inevitable push from Terran. He wants to get his 2 bases set up, and he want to make sure that he actually get the maximum amount of minerals from him. This is beautiful attack from C. I guess defense from C, not really attacking. He's got the 2nd armory coming up now, so yeah, his upgrade's going to be very strong coming to the next part of the game, which is going to be the tank push. He's gonna go for 2nd, 3rd factory now, and driving these Mutualists back. No openings whatsoever from action. He needs to actually stop making Mutualists. Maybe he's looking for openings, but there are no openings. He's just gonna be going for massive Mutualists, but these Goliaths are very, very strong. I guess +1 is not even done on the Goliaths, and he's going to be having vultures coming around. This vulture is going to actually drive the Mutualists back, and actually it's not paying attention. He sees the Mutualists on the map, but it's not paying attention. We do have some Sunkens already in place, so maybe these vultures can only get 1 or 2 kills, but not more than that. But it's at least the vultures' purpose is actually to drive the Mutualists back. And actually, he wanted to see how many Mutualists exactly there are. There seems to be a lot of Mutualists. Vulture's going to go in for some kill here. 1 drone down, 2 drone down, possibly 3. Yeah, 3. No, it's actually... Okay, this is going to be crazy attack. I think easily 15 to 20 Mutualists here. Goliath's going to try to pay attention here. The attack's going to begin here. And Goliath's coming from the expansion as well. It's going to be enough actually to stop these many Mutualists. I think the Mutualists are falling, but the Goliaths are falling. So we do have some turrets in the back. The last minute action gets pushed back, and see what a nice build he's gone for. And this vulture hiding around, and finally the vulture died. We're going to be having more vulture. We need to actually have some Sunkens in action. It was actually not mining for that area for the longest time. We've been having a block here. The drone's trying very much to block, and the vultures go inside the main. This is built from C's genius. He's, I mean, of course, he's more of a comedian now than he's a Starcraft player, but he's still very, very good. And looks like all of the Mutualists are forced to come back to take care of these. One of the Terran vulture sergeants got 5 kills, guys. And after that battle's over, ceased 84 supply action is 77, and we're gonna be having Science Vessels. Yeah, Science Vessel complementary to Goliaths is very nice. Now, action needs to switch to Hydras. There's no way we can actually continue this game with Mutualists, because when the Science Vessels get the energy upgraded and they, going together with the Goliaths, it's gonna be impossible to stop, and the number of Goliaths is looking very, very scary now. Very much, I'm going to be fearing for action. So action might be facing up against Best in the loser set, and C against Speed in the winner set. If that is the case, Speed is going to be guaranteed to be winning here. Let me just going to quickly show you the win rate per matchup for the players, so you can actually have some idea about who's going to be winning here. Looks like C against playing against Zerg in the last 30 days. He's got only a 27% win rate, but of course he's prepping specifically for this map and for his opponent, so he's going to have a nice build to go for that. And action against Terran, he's got 47, so not so good from action either, but terrible from C, but I guess it's fine. And we're going to be looking forward to the next part of the game. Finally, we're going to be having Hydralis dance. So, I mean, I think the moment for C to push out is now, but he's gonna be going for another command center. He says, you know what, I'm gonna play the long game, because as mech you don't want to rush because your units are very, very expensive. You want to just make sure that they don't all die to, you know, run by and, you know, surrounds and stuff like that. So he's gonna slowly expand and try to build up, and mech works really well against defilers. Defilers are very, very hard against mech. They're very, very nice against bio, but against mech, you know, splash damage is just really imbalanced. Anyways, the first tanks are out. He's gonna try to find some openings, and we do have a lot of turrets in the main. Looks like all of the Goliaths have evacuated the area though, so these missions is actually gonna be here having a free reign now. But I think the science vessel is gonna try to negate any of those threats, because a single science vessels evaded would actually take care of the entire group of mutants. So I think Action knows about that risk. Anyways, C is kind of slowly encroaching on his enemy's territory now. He's expanding slowly and pushing slowly. He's gonna move across the map. We need to have some lurkers. We need to have hydralisks. I guess not lurkers against tanks. You don't want to have lurkers, but you need to have some hydralisks. And we have a sizable amount of hydralisks. I think it's gonna be nice if Action can switch into Queen, but he is severely behind. I mean, he's invested so much money to these mutants that now he's got no money to actually make like Queens or anything else. Really having hydralisks attack. You're gonna try to snipe a tank. One tank is gonna get dematrixed, and hydralisks is gonna get pushed back, but behind it we have a huge counter attack. The missile is gonna fly right through the every goddamn thing here, and these guys gonna try to attack it. The Sunken will not be able to stop it. Between the hydralisks actually need to engage. The tanks are sieging behind the mineral line, but we're having a slight base right here. This base will fall. So many SMBs gonna be falling, but so many hydralisks are falling, and C need to kind of push forward, and looks like Action need to evacuate his expansion. It's going to be down to just 2 bases temporarily. His hatchery is going to be falling. He needs to actually move away with the Mutualist. The Mutualist doesn't need to be in that area anymore. He's going to try to go for the counter, but these mines are eating up the freaking goddamn hydras. They're hamburgers. The Mutualists, what are they going to be doing? They're going to be wasting their time in the mid map, but now the Mutualist is going to try to fly back, but there's so many Goliaths, and looks like he's going to be on the high ground. It's going to be very few chances for Action to do anything. He's going to try to come in and pick up some forces. We have a nice scan here. The tanks are going to be on the high ground. There's so many Goliaths! So many Goliaths! We're going to be having a nice irradiate on the Mutualist. Maybe looks like we're going to be having an irradiate and very good split though at the last minute, and these Mutualists are going to try to take up the Goliaths, but they're going to be just a lot more reinforcement from the back. Is there going to be enough Mutualists to actually take care of this force? Looks like it's not possible. It's not possible, and Action is gonna have to fight in the loser set, I think, unless there's gonna be some miracle. What is gonna be the miracle? The miracle's gonna be the mutants themselves, right? No, it looks like Action has GG. The game has ended. Thanks a lot if you like this guys. If you buy me coffee, the link to that is gonna be with this. Bye bye.